I'm just trying to stay spot locked up from them and just fan cast around through there with this and hopefully pull one up. This will run about 12 foot on a real long cast. I'm not that worried about it here because I know they can see it even 30. If it's 8 or 10 foot down, you know, they're gonna be able to see it. Biggin. Oh, God, I thought it was. Hit him like a brick wall. When they bite that jerkbait, you just never know. Oh gosh, there's a bunch of them with him too. You always hope when you hook one with that jerkbait that it's gonna be one of those mega giants up here, and that's a pretty good one. But this fish right here came out of 25 foot of water to bite that. I'm right on the edge of a big flat, and there's a ton of bait here, so oh, there, we got another hook in him. Look at there. Good, solid one there. I mean, pretty. It's that Strike King KVD deep diver. This is one of the best deep diving jerkbaits, man. I love that thing. This is one of the new, this is Pro Green. That's a new color. Looks just like the smelt that are in a lot of these lakes that they like to eat. So we'll let him go, though. He's a good one. There he goes. One of the things that I really like to do, you know, when I'm fishing up here, especially in these windy days, is I'll just set up my rig to spot lock down and fish right out the back, you know, when it's windy like this. I mean, that Ultrex will hold you in the wind, in the biggest waves, better than I can by myself. And I know I can keep a line on it that way. So right now I can kind of pinpoint this area part. And with a jerkbait like this, I've got just the 8 foot talons. So they're the same height as my Mercury. And so it really doesn't get in my way to fish off the back, you know. Before we had that Ultrex, you just would never dream of fishing like this, but now this is something that I do all the time. It's just, you know, you have your positioning exactly right with that setup right now. It's gonna keep us locked right on that waypoint. You know, for jerking these jerkbaits, you want to have something that can really make that bait jump for these smallmouth. So I throw a 610 medium heavy action rod. It's got a fast tip. Put it on a high-speed reel because I'm never moving the bait with the reel. I'm just, you know, I'm working it always with slack. I start and finish with slack. I want to be able to pick up that line pretty quick if I need to, or catch up to one when you hook them. And I've got 12-pound Bass Pro XPS fluorocarbon. You know, that fluorocarbon's low and stretch, and it just makes a big difference when you're fishing that bait. I'm gonna make a long cast, and I'm just gonna start it down. And again, you're pointing the rod at the bait, jerking it, and pointing it right back at it. So the colder the water, you know, I'll leave some long pauses, but for these smallmouth, you know, I'm gonna work it. You can see I'm really snatching it, and that's what they really want, is it makes that bait really jump, even on a 50-yard cast like that. So that medium heavy action, that fast tip, it just really makes that bait jump forward. When I throw it that slack, it takes off to the side, makes it really erratic. That's what these smallies can't handle.